Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Folk Unlocked. This is the Folk Alliance International's virtual conference that's happening. I'll do a quick land acknowledgement and say that we are sitting on the original land of the Massachusetts tribe. Now this is Somerville, Massachusetts. We are so grateful to be here presenting you music through Folk Alliance International, an organization that I sat on the board of directors of for 2 terms, including a term as president. I have such respect for the staff and board of Folk Alliance International. It is an incredible organization. Become a member if you can. And also, think about going to the Folk Unlocked website. If you go to folk.org, you'll see the link there, and you can find information on how you can go to all the panels and workshops and watch previous showcases that have happened throughout the entire week. It's happening all week, and they have a sliding scale. It is a pay what you can model for entry into the conference this year, knowing how things are across the world. And if pay what you can is 0, then that still gets you in. They want you to be here and engaged and be part of the community. So please visit folk.org for information on the Folk Alliance and make a donation there if you can as well. I am from Club Passim. Passim is a nonprofit organization in Cambridge, Massachusetts. We've been running as a nonprofit now for 26 years, but the venue has been around for over 60 years. We run virtual events like this now, but normally during normal times, we are in the club 7 nights a week with concerts. We have a school of music. We do outreach programs. We have a Celtic festival called BCM Fest, and we give grants to artists through both our Iguana Music Fund and the Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund. The Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund began back in March last year when we shut down, and has since then raised and distributed over $150,000 to artists in need. So thank you for being here and being part of what we're doing, and for sitting here and watching our Folk Alliance showcases tonight. We've got a great lineup tonight. We're going to hear from Maria and Galen. Then we're going to have Isa Burke, Naomi Westwater, Sadie Gustafson-Zook. We'll have Sista Strings, the singer and the songwriter, Monique Claire, and then close off tonight with Nigel Wern. We'll be here from 8 o'clock till midnight for the next 4 nights with these showcases. We're going to start things off over in Spain right now. These two are part of a group called the Atlantic Folk Trio, but they are just a duo tonight, but we did have them at our Celtic Festival BCM Fest back in January, and we are thrilled to be presenting to Folk Alliance International through Folk Unlocked, Maria and Galen.
Hello everyone, welcome to our living room here in Valladolid, Spain. We are
Maria San Miguel
and Galen Fraser, and we're just so excited to be playing for you all here at Folk Unlocked.
Yes.
Folk Alliance. Thanks to Club Passim for inviting us to be in their room, and I think we're kicking off the festival for them. So
Let's do it.
We're going to give you a sneak peek here of our upcoming album. Here we go.
There we go. Todo lo cría la tierra, todo lo cría la tierra, todo se lo come el sol. Todo lo puede el dinero, todo lo puede el dinero, todo lo vence el amor, todo lo vence el amor. Todo lo cría la tierra.
much.
Thank you. Well, that was La Jota del Guiri, composed by Galen Fraser, which means the Jota of the tourist.
The tourist.
Well, we're going to continue with two tunes.
We rearranged these tunes on our way, going north from Stockholm to the Ton music camp in Sweden 2 summers ago. And
Yeah.
we're missing a lot touring around Europe and playing and seeing friends. And so this goes out to all of you and in remembrance of being there at the grand, vast Swedish forests and mountains.
Would love to go back.
So here we have Sleepless Nights at Salmarostic and an Arin Yarin from the Basque Country.
Thank you very much.
You can smell Sweden from here.
We are going to travel a little bit now to Sanabria. One of our favorite places to visit. Not very far away from where we live, in the same region, but it's a place full of nature with a glacial lake.
We're missing the nature a lot these days.
A lot. We live in a flat, and we just love to go there and get inspired by all the mountains, all the nature.
It's like a natural day spa.
Totally. So we're gonna play for you a tune that we composed there, we arranged there, called Natasha. As musicians, we love to express ourselves with music, of course, but one of the things that we like the most is to share that music with our communities. So, with this song or songs, we wanted to put together both communities. The first song is a lullaby that my grandmother used to sing for me.
And the second one is a song that I've sung for many years with my community in California, which is actually a Russian hymn.
So, if you want to know more about these two songs, or you would like to learn them,
Or the lyrics.
please don't hesitate and contact us on Facebook and Instagram. Let's play it. Este niño tiene sueño, tiene ganas de dormir, tiene un ojito cerrado y el otro no puede abrir. Este niño tiene sueño, tiene ganas de dormir, tiene un ojito cerrado y el otro no puede abrir.
If the people live there
a song for singing out of light. Provide the music for the stars to be dancing circles in the night.
Este niño tiene sueño.
If the people live
Tiene ganas de
as if it were a song for singing out
Tiene
of
un
light.
ojito
Provides the
cerrado.
music for
Y el
the
otro
stars
no
to
puede
be dancing
abrir.
circles in the night.
Este niño tiene
If the people
sueño.
live
Tiene ganas de
as if it were a song for
dormir.
singing out
Tiene
of
un
time.
ojito
Provides the
cerrado.
music for
Y el
the
otro
stars
no
to
puede
be dancing circles
abrir.
in the night.
Este niño tiene sueño.
People live
Tiene
there.
ganas de
If it were a
dormir.
song for singing out
Tiene
of
un
time.
ojito
Provides
cerrado.
the music for
Y el
the
otro
stars
no
to
puede
be dancing
abrir.
circles in the night.
Tiene
If
sueño.
the people live
Tiene
there
ganas de
as if it were a
dormir.
song for singing out
Tiene
of
un
time.
ojito
Provides the
cerrado.
music for
Y el
the
otro
stars
no
to
puede
be dancing
abrir.
circles in the night.
Well, now we're going to continue with, I would say, one of my favorite tunes. I have a lot of favorite tunes, but these ones represent a lot to me, because the first one is a tune called Danza de Arcos. It's a tune that they use for
Traditional dance.
for the traditional dance with flower arches,
It's very
which
pretty.
is really beautiful to see. And the second one, it's a tune called Habas de Modesto Herrera. Modesto Herrera is the guy who wrote the tune, and Habas is the type of tune, right? Like a reel, or yes. So here we go with two tunes from very, very close to my heart.
If this doesn't get you on your feet, I don't know what will. One more time. Buenas habas.
So I'm sure you were moving your feet too. I cannot not move them. Thank you very much. Well, 1, 2, 3. Thank you very, very much to Club Passim for having us here. Thank you also to Folk Unlocked for this opportunity. We hope to see you very soon in person, in concerts, sharing together music and living music. So thank you very much. We are Maria San Miguel and Galen Fraser. See you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Hope to
you.
See you all soon.
That's Maria and Galen from the Atlantic Folk Trio. I put their link to the Atlantic Folk Trio in the chat over on the Folk Unlocked side of things. Thank you for being here. My name is Matt from Club Passim. My name is Matt Smith. I served on the board of directors of Folk Alliance for 2 terms, and I'm thrilled to be presenting music to you tonight through Club Passim here. Coming up next, we're going to hear from Issa Burke in just a few minutes. We'll be here until midnight tonight, and from 8 p.m. until midnight for the next 4 nights. So we are so excited. I did put the link for Issa's set in the chat of the Maria and Galen set. For those of you that are confused about what I'm talking about, it's because there are different platforms where this is happening. There's the Folk Alliance platform, and then the ones we are streaming to directly. So we'll be back up in just a couple of minutes with Issa Burke. Welcome back to Folk Unlocked. These are showcases through Club Passim. We are thrilled to be here presenting you with night after night after night of music. We're going to go right into our next set here. Coming up now, we are going to hear from someone who has graced the stage of Club Passim many times and has been part of Folk Alliance many times with her band Lula Wiles. And we're so thrilled to present her here tonight. Please welcome Issa Burke.
Hello.
Hello, Issa. It has
Hi,
been
Matt.
entirely too long since I've seen you.
Seriously.
Oh, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. But I'm glad
It's
to
tragic.
see you this way until we're able to do it again back in the room. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yes, we sure will.
So from what I understand, Lula Wiles has a new record done or close to done?
Totally done.
Amazing. And when is that going to come out?
It's going to come out at the end of May. We haven't announced / haven't finalized ? The exact date yet.
Nothing's for
But it's
you.
looking like end of May. The record's going to be called Shame and Sedition, and we're stoked.
I am
It was really
stoked
fun to
as well.
make. Yeah, we're so excited for people to hear it.
Well, are you going to be playing songs from that tonight?
I am indeed.
Excellent, excellent. Well,
Yeah.
take it away, Issa Burke.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me, Matt. I love Passim with my whole heart, so always happy to be a part of anything Passim related. Here's a song called Cold Water. I'm gonna run cold water on my face and go back out there. It's a strange new town. They don't need to see me break down. I told your friend how it all went down between you and me. He didn't seem surprised, and I hadn't talked about it for a while. I should have believed you sooner when you told me who you are. I should have believed you sooner. Should have known I'd end up singing Hallelujah. I never knew you. I swear that I never meant to fade out and disappear. Okay, so that's not true. But I never meant to lose myself in you. You were a story I told myself in a fever dream. But now I'm free. I'll say right now, I'm not. If you're leaving comments, I can't see them. So thank you for being here. I am assuming there are people watching. And thank you. That song will be on the new Lula Wiles record, as will this next one. It's fun to play by myself, but even more fun to play with my bandmates, and I can't wait for you all to hear what they did. It was really, really fun. We had an amazing moment recording that last song where Sean and Molly and I were recording the basic track, and we did this one take that we knew was the take. It's that amazing moment when you're in the studio and as you're playing a take, you just feel it. This is the one. And we were in this old farmhouse. We were at Great North Sound in Parsonsfield, Maine. And as we were finishing the take, Molly was recording bass up in the attic, which is where you get the best bass sounds in that particular building. And as we were finishing the song, we were doing this like long, spacey, vibey outro, and the rain started falling onto the roof as we were ending the take. And we were like, we have to use that take. Like, that has to be the take. Is it too cheesy that there's rain? Like, are people gonna think we added that in after? Because that's one of those things where, like, it's so lame if it's, if it didn't actually happen. And I want you all to know when you hear that recording, it was real. Anyway. Here is another song from that record. Matt, let me know if the guitar vocal balance is bad. Marianne, why don't you get your shit together? I'm not waiting for a better time or better weather to return your messages. You're holding on to vestiges of a long life. We're not making plans, Marianne. Marianne, I bet your mama still believes that you're an angel. Should I call her up and tell her about the poison you were brewing on the playground back in school when we were young? You gotta get out while you can, Marianne. Marianne, so you heard I'm doing well, I won't deny it. And I'm sorry that you never made it out of our hometown. And you know that I barely made it out alive. From the palm of your hand, Marianne. Marianne, I still hear your voice sometimes when I'm lonely. And I remember you're still pulling all the strings inside my mind, telling me that I'll never find the love I need. Oh, but now I understand. I had to get out while I can, and we're not making plans, Marianne. Marianne, Marianne. little more delay on my guitar than I intended on that last song, but you know, that's life. That's live music, baby. Coming to you from my home in Portland, Maine, which is located on Wabanaki land. I think it's important to acknowledge that as the first of many steps in doing right by the indigenous people of this land. This next song is not about that. This is a traditional song that is from where my people come from, actually. It's from Ireland. And Lula Wiles did this song in a very different form. But here's my little solo version. What will we do if we have no money? Oh, Here's another new Lula Wild song. This one, all four of us, including drummer Sean Trishka, wrote together. It's a sharp knife between greed and ambition. You start to question what you've been given. Everybody's buying when they're selling division, and it's all waiting for you on your television. It's a tightrope walk between red and blue. Watch the Friday night fight, the riveting show. They're fighting each other. Who's fighting for you? It's a short night reaching and a long day working, clocking in, checking out, and crashing down. It's a waking dream till you pull back the curtain. do one more. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. My name is Issa Burke. My main thing, where people maybe know me from, is the band called Lula Wiles. We'll be putting out a new record in a couple months. But I also play music as a solo human. I'm making a solo record at some point. I got a grant to make a solo record, so I have to do it, which is why I applied for the grant, to make myself do it. I also teach. If you would like to know about playing the guitar or the fiddle, I can do that for you. And thanks again to Passim and FAI for having me here tonight. There's so many more great musicians. I believe Naomi Westwater is up next, so stick around for that. Thanks again. You were a ghost in the morning. Mountain town, snow was falling. Melted when it hit the ground. Are you doing better now? Slow, going uphill, steady. Blue and gold across the valley. Seeing more with every step. Do you understand it yet? Are you ready for the things you want? When do you wake up? So long, kept still and quiet. Way down, afraid to fight it. Wondering what it is you need to break the surface of the sea. Are you ready for the things you want? When do you wake up? Are you ready for the things you want? When do you wake up? Sun come up, earth still turning. Reach the top, breath was burning. Expanding and invisible, holding the impossible. Are you ready for the things you want? When do you wake up? Are you ready for the things you want? When do you wake up? Thank you.
That's Issa Burke from the band Lula Wiles. You can check out their music at lulawiles.com. Thank you so much, Issa. It is so great to see and hear you again.
Thank you, Matt. Great to see you too.
Yeah. All right. Hope to see you soon. Coming up next here at the Folk Unlocked conference through Folk Alliance International, this is the Club Passim room that you are checking out right now. We have coming up here Naomi Westwater in just a moment, and we've got a great night of music until midnight tonight, and from 8 p.m. until midnight for the next 3 nights on top of that. So 4 nights total tonight, and then 3 nights beyond that. You can check out information on Passim at passim.org. We're a nonprofit organization just like Folk Alliance is. I sat on the board of Folk Alliance for a couple of terms. It is a fantastic organization doing so much good, and we are thrilled to be part of this virtual conference here at Folk Unlocked. So bringing to our virtual stage right now, we'd like to welcome someone who's played for us many times and has gotten grants through our Iguana Music Fund as well. Here's Naomi Westwater.
Hi, Matt. How's it going?
It's going well. How are you?
Good. It's so lovely to see you.
It's lovely to see you. I mean, when this is what we have, we gotta be happy with it, And
I know. I mean, it could
can't-
be worse. We could have to be like writing letters back and forth to each other or something. So
There's a romance to that, and yet
Yeah.
just the practicality is not so much in today's world.
yeah, correct.
Well, you've got a bunch of videos for us today, correct?
I do. I have 4 videos, and then I'm gonna sing a song a cappella at the very end. This first video is a song called "Tend," and the first 3 songs are all new. So I actually haven't
Amazing.
performed any of them live in person yet, so I'm excited to play them tonight.
Excellent.
I wanted to just introduce Tend. It came to me after a friend of mine read me this quote, and it's from Women Who Run with the Wolves. So I thought I would just read this quote. It's about creativity. Yes, catching the hot body of the newborn, raising a child to adulthood, helping raise a nation from its knees? Yes. Tending to a marriage like the orchard it is, digging for psychic gold, finding the shapely world, sewing a blue curtain, all are of creative life. So I just love this idea that even tending to a marriage is part of the creative life. And so this is called Tend, and it's inspired by that quote.
We roamed through the orchard, a half a dozen ripe in our bag. We tend to each other. You're the best love that I've had. Ooh. We weaved through the branches. You're always protecting my back. One foot behind the other. It's never my heart that fears attack. So when you go, when you go, to please. We picked golden delicious and romanticized the bees. Our love grows in cycles like the wisdom of the trees. So when you go, when you go, take a piece of me with you.
So that was Tend. And this next song is called Solstice. And it's the newest song that I've written. I wrote it on winter solstice as part of my spirituality. I follow all the sun holidays. And this solstice was a challenging one, I think, for a lot of us out there. It's winter solstice is the darkest day of the year. And it was the darkest day of the year on a really dark year. And even though winter solstice marks the return of the sun, I just have been struggling this winter with the isolation and missing people. And this song just kind of came out of that, just this little glimpse of hope. And also, I asked on winter solstice, I asked for some patience and just kind of working with that, and I'm still waiting on it is the lyric. So this is Solstice.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and today was the darkest day. I woke before the sun. I'm trying I'm still waiting on it.
Thank you. That was Solstice. This next song is called Cycle and Change, and it is also one of the new songs. And I'm so excited to be playing it with Ira. Ira and I started playing music together in the spring, and we had all these plans to meet up around this time last year. We were emailing each other about getting together and jamming, and then it never happened, or it was delayed because of COVID. But I feel a lot of gratitude that we have been able to play together despite some challenges. And he just adds a lot to the music and is truly a wonderful being. So everyone, please go check out his music as well. This next song is Cycle and Change, as I said, and part of my spirituality is following the cycles of the sun and the moon. And so it's a song about just checking in with those cycles. My grandmother died last March, and I was just thinking about life as a cycle. And it was springtime, and I have been battling with endometriosis for years, and last spring was the first time that I actually felt healthy. So just all these cycles were coming up in my mind, and that's where this song came from. And this is Cycle and Change.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and holy basil in the moonlight. Ooh, you to tell me I'm not right. Lavender coming up from the ground. Signs of spring are out, you know we should all be out. But everything is cycle and change. 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 Peony for my grandma. I still feel her, so I know she can't have gone too far. Oh. Dandelions growing up in the cracks on the street. Thank you for this message. I know I'm not weak, but everything is cycle and change. 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 Raspberry, she grows strong and deep. It's a lesson that I know, 'cause she taught me. change. Everything is cycle and change. Everything is cycle and change. And change. Oh, ah, 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 oh, eh, ha, 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 oh, eh, ha, 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 oh, eh, ha, ha, ooh, ha, 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 oh, eh, ha, 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 oh, eh, ha, 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 oh, eh, ha, ha, ooh, ha, 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 oh, eh, ha, 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 oh, eh, ha, 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 oh, eh, ha.
Why don't you solo? That was Cycle and Change. And as you can see there, even though this isn't live, we still kind of had some live elements of just Ira's beautiful solo that actually just makes me very emotional. Was totally improvised. He had no idea. I had no idea that I was like, you know what? Just in that moment, those are kind of those special moments that usually happen on live, just kind of saying, let's go for this. And it's been a joy to still incorporate that into music making, even though things are more digital now. This next song is called The Huntress and the Hound. It's out on my album from 2018 called Huntress. And you'll notice my dog Rusty makes a little bit of an appearance. So, we're all working from home. But he had to show up in a song called The Huntress and the Hound. So that's this one coming up now.
The huntress and the hound didn't make a sound as they walked through the woods. With snow on the ground. slowly bends down and whispers in his ear so quietly. Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's run away. Then just send the hound. Escape from the town. 'Cause everything is better. Ooh, when no one else is around. Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's run away. Let's run
So just a big thank you to everyone who's been tuning in, to Club Passim for having me, and to FAI. This has just been very fun. I'm so excited for all the other musicians that I'm going to be able to check out this week. And stick around for Sadie. She released some new music recently and I really loved it. So I know you all are going to love her set. This last one I'm going to sing a cappella. It's called Home, and it is coming out on my album, which will hopefully be coming out shortly, EP, which is called Feelings, and Club Passim and the Iguana Fund funded it. So I just am eternally grateful for the experience. As I had said earlier, I have endometriosis and have been dealing with that for a while, and I wrote this song a few years ago when I was in a lot of pain, and it was really, really hard to live in my body. So this song is called Home, and again, it'll be coming out in my upcoming EP called Feelings.
Oh, my body is not my home. No, my body is not my home. 'Cause it ain't loving me as far as I can tell. It's weakened flesh. It don't treat me well. It's not home, home. at the bottom when my soul's gone. Oh no, oh no. Well, I don't like my body, it don't treat me well. This ain't no home for my soul, it's a living hell. In fact, my soul has been wandering and looking for a new place to go. I can feel it sinking to the earth with the worms and the bones. Oh, home ain't where I've come from. It's muddy at the bottom when my soul's gone. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, see, this body's a burden. It keeps me down, and the doctors are certain there's no cure to be found. So maybe I'll give this body back to the sea, 'cause all that it's good for is misery. Home. Home ain't where I've come from. It's muddy at the bottom when my soul's gone. Oh no, oh no. But see, there's just one problem that I know. If I leave this body, where will my soul go? 'Cause without my soul, what am I truly worth? I'm just another barren woman given up to the earth. Home. Home ain't where I've come from. It's muddy at the bottom when my soul's gone. Oh no, oh no. Home ain't where I've come from. It's muddy at the bottom when my soul's gone. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
That's Naomi Westwater. You can find information about her at naomiwestwater.com. The link is in the chat. Thank you so much, Naomi. It's great to see you again.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Abby.
You are here for the Folk Unlocked Club Passim Showcase Room. We're going to be here until midnight tonight, and again tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday from 8 p.m. until midnight, presenting music for Folk Alliance International through Club Passim. My name is Matt Smith. Thank you for being here as part of the Folk Unlocked Conference. You can find information about the conference at folk.org, and you can make a donation to Folk Alliance there, but also you can register for the conference. It is normally it is more of an industry event because it is virtual. It is open up to the public, and you can pay whatever you can. It is a sliding scale for getting in, including no price at all. If you are unable to afford it, we want this to be accessible to all. So please come on out and check out folk.org and come to the Folk Unlocked Conference. There are panels and workshops during the day, as well as formal showcases, and then we have these unlocked showcases in the evenings, and we're thrilled to be here from Club Passim, bringing you music once again. We've been putting on live streaming shows nightly through Club Passim, and we have our next performer coming up right now. Our next performer has a new EP out called Volume 1. It is the part of a project that was started during the pandemic, or started before the pandemic. Sadie was working with producer Alex Spiegelman on a brand new record, and we're thrilled to be bringing to you someone who has played on our stage many times and has done just about every job you can have at Passim. Here's Sadie Gustafson-Zuck.
Hey, Matt. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Happy
Well,
to be here.
your new EP is fantastic. I got a chance to play a track from it on the radio, on MVY Radio, and
Thank you.
we are excited about what's out and what's to come as well. You should also check out, Sadie did a great interview on the Basic Folk podcast with Cindy Howes that you should check out as well. Take it away, Sadie.
All right, cool. Well, I realized my headphones were on the wrong ear, so I'll just take them right off. Well, I'm so stoked to be here playing for you all tonight. It's been a while since I did a live stream, so and I attended Folk Alliance last year and had such a good time, and I'm enjoying the online version, but it's just not the same. So hopefully you can just feel like I'm in a hotel room and it's full of sweaty people and everybody's just like really crunched in together. So I'm gonna start with one off of my latest EP, as Matt mentioned. It's called Lean In More. I've never known such compassion as I felt within your arms. You're surprising me with the things I feel that I never felt before. You have listening ears and you yearn to hear all I have to say, even when I am unsure. You lean in more. I've never known such a tenderness as I feel when you're around. You seem confident that the time we spend is like time on holy ground. And I don't know how you could know by now that I would be worth it and you would not feel bound. But I feel found. And last night I cried when I heard a girl talk about her love. She let go of her fear, and it reminded me of you. She leaned into. I've never known such a certainty that I'm okay in a pair. Perfect things you do make me laugh at who I wasted love on out there. And if I hadn't met you and I never knew the way your soft eyes would melt into my face, that'd be a disgrace. And you are just who I need. And you are my speed. And you my muse. And I'm constantly reminded of you. You lean into. Thank you all. Let's see. So, as Matt mentioned, I kind of had like a vision for a whole album before COVID happened, and then I kind of got to recording about half of it, and then decided that I would rather release that stuff than just sit on it till the whole thing was done. So that's what the Volume 1, Volume 2 situation is about. I got an iguana grant from Passim, which is yay Passim, to buy better mics and things so I can continue recording from home, so that I can get the Volume 2 out there and ready for people. So yeah, just chugging away, trying to get up the gumption and finish this project because I am really excited about it. And yeah, so I guess next I'll play a song that will be on Volume 2. Yeah, and Volume 2, I guess, is almost entirely Capo 2 songs. So that's very cool. How can I be alone so well until I remember what it is like to be loved? Then I lose all my independence. Why can't I keep myself when I'm with her? I always think that I am strong enough to keep up my identity when I am one of two. Then I lose all my independence. Why can't I keep myself when I'm with her? I must find a way to compromise and be at once in a pair and on my own. In the moment, it always seems I had it down, but I don't. I'd like to keep my independence. Why can't I keep myself when I'm with her? When will I know that it's been long enough to figure out if I have reached a balanced point of view? I'd like to keep my independence. Why can't I keep myself? I'd like to keep my independence. Why can't I keep myself when I'm with her? Thanks. Alrighty. Cool. So, oh, here's a good one. Whoops. So this next one is on Volume 1. And it's kind of about the experience of hearing birds and getting really defensive because you think you're getting catcalled, which I'm not sure if that's like a really common experience for people, but it's happened to me a few times, and I guess that's enough times to write a song about it. So this is called Bird Song. Bird song makes me squirm, 'cause I've learned to assume it's from a man standing by the road, stick in tow, making all kinds of demands. crystal sugar sweet as concrete. I stare intensely, longing to appear so austere with a pinch of strong and angry. I like looking bad like a bag, feeling the security of knowing no one's there who would care or make remarks at me. When I'm feeling fine, I resign to the fact that there are eyes who won't let me be as carefree as they were when they were 9. I wish I could be safe inside my skin. I was 9 when I skidded by and a big white truck stopped by me. 2 grown men were there. I was scared and they whistled at my high knee. Please stop staring. It would be one thing if I thought you knew me, but I don't think you do, and it's rude. I should know 'cause I like staring. I wish I could be safe inside my skin. Safe inside my skin. Birdsong makes me squirm 'cause I've learned to assume it's from a man standing by the road, cigarette in tow, making all kinds of demands. All right. Okay, let's see. Here's another one. That one was on volume 1. Here's another one that will be on volume 2. That song was accidentally too low, so this one I'm going to do purposely too high. Let's... So, I haven't been feeling particularly, creative in a songwriting way during the past year, which has been nice that I've had music to release that's all ready, but hard to keep, chugging to record new stuff, but I know that I want it to happen and it will. But this is one of the songs that I did write this year. And it's kind of about being nice to yourself, and yeah, there have been moments when it's really hard to get down, but really there's no point to getting down on yourself because, well, I don't need to be too preachy, but just it'll be easier if at least you are on your team. So anyway, the song's called Go Easy on Yourself. It is normal for me to feel this way. I am going through a lot of changes, things I can't control and things I pretend I can't control are making it hard for me. Why can't I just figure something out? A way to keep me balanced, recognizing myself in my body. I gotta go easy on myself. Oh, I keep making mistakes almost every day, and my baby self keeps crying. I just get into ruts and I can't get out, but it's not for lack of trying. Why can't I just figure something out? A way to keep me balanced, recognizing myself in my body. I gotta go easy on myself. 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 Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna say the song for last, but I didn't, so that's okay. All right, here's another one that will be on volume 2. And I wrote it last year at Folk Alliance. So, very topical. Also, still applicable. Maybe it's called Maybe I Don't Know. Which, yeah, I feel that a lot. So I hope you enjoy it and feel it too. I've been trying recently to just let things happen. In the past I had a plan and I stuck to it fervently, but with every new beginning I'm finding that I've been wrong, and with every wrong decision I get closer to me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know what is best for me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Oh. kept writing sad songs to try to process what went wrong. How I couldn't seem to choose a man or keep one for very long. Each tune had possibility, but nothing that would stick. And with every wrong decision, I get closer to me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know what is best for me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It is easy to assume that this is just a phase of life. It seems appropriate that I'm questioning at only 25. But I can't indulge the sin of certainty that was so strong. And with every wrong decision, I get closer to me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know what is best for me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. All right. Well, I'll leave you with the song that is the last song on the Volume 1 EP. It's a little moody, so forgive me. But I did bring another guitar with a different tuning, and I really want to get it in. So, yeah. Thank you, Passim, so much for hosting. I miss being Passim. I miss everything that has to do with Passim. I can't wait until we can all gather again and be safe and, yeah, willing to wear masks as long as it takes to make that happen. So, here is my moodiest song to leave you, and it's called Everyone. So, please enjoy. I don't know how to be who I thought I could become when I was young. I don't know how to be who I thought I would become when I was young. I don't know how to be who I thought I would become when I was young. I don't know how to be who I thought I would become when I was young. Everyone seems to think that they should have a say in who I am, and everyone seems to think that they should have a say in who I should be. Everyone seems to think that they should have a say in who I am, and everyone seems to think that they should have a say in who I should be. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Just in case I hear anything.
Sadie, that was absolutely gorgeous. You are a major talent, and everyone that is tuned in at the conference should book you for things.
Oh, thank you, Matt. I agree. That people should book me.
Well, folks, you can find in the chat a link to Sadie's website as well as her Bandcamp page. If you're on the fan side of this and want to pick up some music, make sure you go there. Keep an eye out for Volume 2. Volume 1 is out now. So great to see you and hear you, Sadie.
You too, Matt. Thanks so much.
All right. So beautiful. There's hopefully you are having a good evening or a good conference if you are part of the conference Folk Unlocked that is happening right now through Folk Alliance International. Please do make sure you visit folk.org, make a donation there, help keep Folk Alliance going. It has been a really, really tough year, but they are making some of the best decisions and creating some of the best situations for artists that can be imagined. And they are raising money for artists as well to help with their living costs, just like Passim is through our Pair Fund. Folk Alliance has started a fund as well. And they are incredible leaders in the folk music community here and abroad, obviously. It is an international organization. I was proud to serve on the board of directors for a couple of terms, and it is an honor to be part of the conference and just to be associated with Folk Alliance at all. My name is Matt Smith. I'm here from Club Passim. We are going to be hosting these Folk Unlocked showcases until midnight tonight, and then doing it again from 8 till midnight tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Please tune in. If you're here from for the conference side of things, thank you for being part of this conference, and thank you for coming out and engaging this way. We miss being together in person. I miss being in those hotel rooms and seeing music with you all crammed in together. We miss the club and everything that we have going on there, but we are doing things virtually. If you just go to passim.org, you'll find information about all that we're doing as well. Thank you. Well, we've got a few more fantastic artists still to come now. Right now, we're going to bring on Sister Strings, who we've had before in the club. And they have a new record out with Peter Mulvey, actually, doing his material, backing him up. And we are thrilled to have them for a Folk Unlocked showcase. And we've got them here. They've got a video, but they are here in the room as well. Monique and Shanti, are you there?
Hello.
Hey! It's so great to see you.
Can you see and hear me? Yes. Hi, Matt. Hi. We're so excited to be here. Where's Monique? I'm here. Yes, we're so delighted to be here. We're so delighted to be part of
Yay!
and the Folk Alliance this year. Honestly, delighted and honored. And
Hi, we're so excited to be here. I think it was 2019 when Sister Strings did our first tour, and we ended it at Club Passim, and it was a beautiful, beautiful time. And so we're excited to be back again virtually.
Yeah. Well, what have you got for us tonight? Tell us about the video that we're going to see. What is this, new material? Is it older material? What have you got?
Yes, these are all tunes that we've been playing for a little bit. We have been spending a ton of time writing and doing different things, but I believe these are all.
She went away.
We lost Shanti.
We lost Shanti. These are all lovely tunes that we've been playing for a little while. We are expecting to have a new album out within a year. So we're very excited. We've been spending tons of time writing and practicing, and it's been a really, really beautiful, hard work experience, I tell you.
Excellent.
But very exciting. Very exciting.
Well, we are thrilled to have you here and thrilled to present music. Why don't we roll the video? This is Sister Strings.
Club Passim and Folk Alliance, we are Sister Strings. We are so excited to be with you all, if even virtually today. I don't know if you can see,
We're Sister Strings plus Tempo
Plus
the
Puppy.
dog
Yes.
today. Part of the, I guess that would be one of the plugs if we have to count our blessings, as I try to do often with COVID and having to stay in the house and meeting virtually instead of in person like we would this year, right? At least we get to play with our dog at our feet. So there you go. There's the plug for today. We are from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We are going to play some good old music for you today. What's the first tune, sis?
First tune we're going to play is Lift Every Voice and Sing, also known as the Black National Anthem.
Yes, indeed.
Raise with the tune we're gonna do, I don't know if we've said, but we are actual sisters. So we grew up playing music together, classically trained, and as our parents had us some lessons, you have to practice and all that. So practicing as kids, we used to always like to kind of arrange or revamp our pieces and duet from across the house in different rooms. So with this next piece, we're actually going to do that, our revamp on take of a cello box suite that is initially written for solo cello. And here's our rendition as a duo. We call this one Back It Up. That was so fun to play.
Yes. Especially if you're a dude. Absolutely. The Wisconsin winter is hard on this wooden instrument, y'all.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you. But she's alright. Let's keep going, huh?
Absolutely. This next song we're going to do is entitled Her Name Was.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Cheers.
drinks and cheers.
Mhm. It's winter time, so you know you gotta keep that tea on deck.
Absolutely.
Keep that tea on deck. We have one last tune, you guys.
This is a fun mashup of a classical tune, Passacaglia by Handel Halvorsen, and Feeling Good, Nina Simone's version of Feeling Good. Yes.
Here we go.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Club Passim, for having us. We can't wait to come back and
Can't wait.
for real. We love y'all. Have a great night.
That was absolute magic. I think we still have Monique and Shanti here. That was incredible.
I'm out of breath from watching the
You're like, we are good. There's no harm in admitting that to yourself. You are fantastic. That was so good.
Thank you.
So now you've got a spotlight showcase tomorrow with Love Concord Records at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which would be I can never figure it out.
We're one.
You're an hour behind us. Yeah, so
it's 6:30 Eastern. It'll be 5:30 Central.
Yeah. I'm sure if you go to the Folk Unlocked page and you click I want to go to this, it will let you know the correct time.
Absolutely. And we'll be posting so much on our Sister Strings page as well on Facebook
Excellent.
and everywhere else. Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, it was just wondrous to have you here. There's a new EP coming out.
This one will be a full-length album.
Full-length album coming out.
This will be a full-length, and we're excited because it'll be our first full-length. I mean, outside of the Peter Mulvey and Sister Strings, it'll be our first full-length album. Wow. So we're so excited to share that with everyone.
And we are excited to hear it, and can't wait till we can get you on the road again and bring you back out east here.
Absolutely. We can't wait either. Woo!
So great to see you.
Good to see you too, Matt. Thank you so much.
You bet. Take care.
Bye.
Everyone, that was Sister Strings. We have their website in the chat, so make sure you visit their website and find out about when they're going to be on the road again, and find out the music that's out there, and follow them on all of their social media platforms. We're so grateful to be here putting on Folk Unlocked showcases through Folk Alliance International. We have got a lot of great music still to come. We're going to be up in just a couple of minutes with the singer and the songwriter. After that, we're going to hear from Monique Claire, our second singing cellist Monique of the night. What are the odds? And we'll close off with Nigel Wern. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Hello and welcome to Folk Unlocked, the Folk Alliance International's annual conference. This time it's virtual. That sounded like a threat. And this time it's virtual. It's not meant like that. We are thrilled, when I say we, Club Passim are thrilled to be presenting showcases here tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern. I should mention that because it is an international conference. Time is funny, and I don't understand it myself. But like, what is it, a half-hour difference if we go out to central Massachusetts? No, it's the same. Let me tell you a little bit about Club Passim before we get our next set rolling. Passim is a nonprofit organization. We've been running as a nonprofit now for the past 26 years, but the venue's been around for over 60 years in Harvard Square in Cambridge, Massachusetts. It started out as the Club 47 back then, and it was the home to folks like Dave Van Ronk, Jim Kweskin and the Jug Band, Joni Mitchell, Joan Baez. Bob Dylan used to come down and play in between Joan's sets. Tom Rush. And has had a long storied history with artists right up till current times, with folks getting their start there, like Lake Street Dive, Anais Mitchell, Josh Ritter, and so many others. And it has been a real joy to be able to continue presenting music, to find new music, and to bring you the artists you love as well. As a nonprofit these days, when we're in the club, we run shows 7 nights a week. We've been doing that virtually these days. We also have taken our School of Music and brought that online. Some of our outreach programs gone online. We just had our Celtic Festival, BCM Fest, online in January. And we give grants to artists through 2 different projects. One is the Iguana Music Fund, where yearly we give out $40,000 to New England-based artists to help with their projects in seed grants between $500 and $2,000. But since the beginning of the pandemic back in March, nearly a year ago, we started something called the Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund. And through that, we have raised and distributed over $150,000 to artists in need. Now, we do all of this as a nonprofit organization because we are wanting to develop the community, find resources for the community, and help support the community. And you are part of that community. We appreciate you being here and tuning in to these Folk Unlocked showcases. If you can make a donation, please do. We want you to be watching these regardless. But if you are of means and can make a donation, it is greatly appreciated. It goes back into our operating costs, and that keeps the club viable so that once we are able to safely get back in the room again, we'll be able to. And you can also go to folk.org, which is the Folk Alliance website, and make a donation there, because they have opened up this conference to be available to everyone that wants to be there. It is a sliding scale for pay to get in to it from 0 on up. And it has been an incredible thing to watch Folk Alliance International be a leader in the music community internationally, and to put together things like this and be so thoughtful and smart about it. It was a pleasure to serve for two terms on their board of directors. I want to send a special thank you to Abby Altman, who programmed all of our showcases this week and has been doing the behind the scenes tech while I yammer on to you about things. We've got 3 more acts to go tonight. Coming up next is an act that I got to see at one of the regional conferences at Far West. The first time I went out to that conference, and these 2 blew me away. And since then, they've come back and played our Campfire Festival several times. We had them on a beautiful show with the Maze just a year and a half ago. It's hard to say now. Time, like I really just want to forget the last year, but although there's a lot of good things too. But they are favorites at Passim. We love presenting them. They've done a lot. They've made so many great albums already. There's a new one coming soon, and we're thrilled to be presenting to you from out in the West Coast, the singer and the songwriter.
Everyone, my name is Rachel. This is Tu. We're called the singer and the songwriter, and we're so happy to be with you today. We're going to be playing you some original tunes. This first one is called Rest Stop Angels. Nevada and Oregon, the state line divides. This blink of a town, good place to break down. $4 steak, fill up the tank and be on your way. Graveyard shift, long haul truckers and drifters, blow them a kiss, pocket the tips, hide all the cash between my box spring and mattress, duffel bag ready, back of the closet you still haven't noticed. Hear me now, rest up angels, somewhere over diesel rainbows. The heart knows when to say when. Think of the oil, the distance it travels, crossing the ocean in giant steel barrels. The things that we trade, the price that we pay to turn something crude into something of use. Bruises will fade, but some things never change. My sister in Boise says I can stay. Look towards the sun with the hope of a hitchhiker's thumb. Hear me now, rest up angels, somewhere over diesel rainbows. The heart knows when, I'll say when. Rest up angels, somewhere over diesel rainbows. The heart knows when to say when.
Well, thanks so much. We're gonna play another song for you. This one is called The Work.
I've been working all my life, all my life. paycheck lasts a week. My little girl's got big dreams, shoot them down. Kids gotta eat. Well, the work's never done, never done, never done. No, the work's never done, never done, never done. Oh, the work's never done, never done, never done. Hitch the trailer to the truck. As our golden years begin to rust, Lord, show mercy on us. Let time run out, for the money does, for the money does. Up in the tower there's a businessman. He and the devil got a business plan. My little world in the palm of their hands. They take my money, they roll the dice. All the while I'm here rolling dimes. Devil's work's never done, never done, never done. No, the work's never done, never done, never done. Oh, the work's never done, never done, never done.
Thanks. I guess if you're just joining us, for the singer and the songwriter, the next song we're gonna play for you is one of the newest songs that we've written. It's so new it doesn't have a title yet. It's tentatively called The Egg Song. Open to suggestions.
I had a dream, we both said we were sorry, and it felt so real, almost thought you were here. It felt so real that I tried to get back there. A time travel ticket, a dream light as air. In the morning, in the morning, you appear to me again, between the gas range and the kitchen island, distant gleaming as a ghost, slippered feet, hearts in morning robes, making eggs. Over easy, over easy. I picture you there in an idle apartment. The TV is searchlight as channels flash by. And there on the counter, a card halfway written. You still wanna know if the car runs alright. Are you listening? Are you missing me? You appear to me again between the gas range and the kitchen island, distant gleaming as a ghost, slippered feet, hearts in morning robes, making names. And I'm 6 years old again, above the world upon your young men's shoulders, half asleep, an anvil's weight draped on you, a runny egg. Over easy, over easy. Though I'll never hear your footsteps on the stairs again on Sunday morning, wherever you may be, I hope someone's there in a morning robe, making eggs. The next song we have for you is called Sound and Light. The Union Pacific was traveling northbound near midnight when it struck you. Somewhere in a dorm room, I hear the god-awful sound of the telephone ring, sound that's still lingering. I imagine the sound and light overwhelmed you right away, and how the brakeman must have realized, God damn it, just a little too late. And how your father cried, your friends all tried to pray, how they've never changed. You are sound and light. You are sound and light. There I am beside myself. It's 2:45, clawing at the carpet on my knees, trying to catch my breath. Mine was the last loyal face you ever saw, but I don't remember yours. How did I forget? I imagine the sound and light overwhelmed you right away, and how the brakeman must have realized, God damn it, just a little too late. And how your father cried, your friends all tried to pray, I've never been the same. You are sound and light. You are sound and light. You are sound and light. You are sound and light.
Well, we have one more song for you. We know that it's been a strange folk alliance, and we hope to be able to see everybody very soon. And thank you so much to Passim for having us. Thank you to Folk Alliance for keeping this thing going. And hopefully next time we see you, we'll be in a crowded hotel room. But this last song that we'll leave you with is called You Take Such Good Care of Me.
Thanks. Sorry I am difficult. I know I make things hard. Like when we were out traveling, I nearly fell apart. But you took such good care of me. You took such good care of me. You took such good care of me. I do not sleep too well these days. My mind's a grinding gear. You check for monsters underneath the bed. Just dust bunnies, it's all clear. You take such good care of me. You take such good care of me. You take such good care of me. You saw me crying yesterday. You asked me what was wrong. And even though I turned away, you put the kettle on. You take such good care of me. You take such good care of me. You take such good care of me. Thanks
so much.
everyone. Thanks Passim. We love you. We miss you.
That's Rachel and two, the singer and the songwriter. Like I said, I got to first see them out at one of the regional conferences at Far West, and we've had them out east here to Club Passim many times. And it's so great to hear from them. They've been working hard on a new record, so keep an eye out on that. I put their link in the chat so you can find all the information you need about the singer and the songwriter. Thanks for tuning in to the Club Passim room here at the Folk Unlocked showcase through Folk Alliance International, and we have 2 more artists left coming. We've been sort of moving slowly east throughout the entire night. We started in Spain, and then we were in the Boston area for a while, and then we moved out to Milwaukee, and then we moved out to the West Coast, and now we're just going to keep going. We're going to go out to Australia for a couple of artists to close us off here tonight. We'll be back up in just a few minutes with Monique Claire. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Matt Smith, and I am your host for the Club Passim room in the Folk Unlocked showcases through Folk Alliance International. Thank you for being here with us. Abby Altman is behind the scenes doing all of our tech tonight. Big thanks to her. And we are thrilled to be presenting showcases for you tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Time. I say Eastern Time because there are people tuned in from all over the world. And we're going to go to the other side of the world right now to an artist that I met a handful of years ago when she was over here in the United States going around to some of the music camps around here. We are in Australia for our next 2 sets now. Please welcome Monique Claire.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
How's
Monique.
this mic level?
It's good. It's good. Test.
Great.
1, 2. Testing. 1. Sibilance. We're good.
Is that good? Is that how you...
It's perfect. That's exactly
I
what
think
we
when
want.
I met you at Miles of Music Camp, you were running a workshop on like how to do a sound check. I should have gone to it. Then I would know how to do this.
I feel like we kind of encountered each other at Miles of Music, but didn't really talk much. And then at the Mike Blockstring camp the next month, we kind of met and hung out and stole coconuts.
And swam in a phosphorescent beach.
Right. There was the crazy
there was
glowing
that.
plankton.
Yeah.
That's very strange. Very strange. Well, since then, Monique has become one of my favorite musical discoveries of the past 5 years, I'd say, and has played at the club both under her own act and also with the Maze. And you have been working hard on new music, correct?
Mm-hmm. It's taking a little while because everything has happened. Like, just I've gone through like wanting to quit music to like rebounding back into it. Like the pandemic's, it's just done that. But I'm starting to get really excited again about like finishing my album and releasing it. So it's good to be here. It's like really helping with that whole understanding what it means to be an artist. And
it's amazing. There was an interesting quote from the Anais Mitchell interview with Margaret Atwood where she talked about that artists are not frills, they are the thing that holds it all together. And it really rings true. This is not a frivolity. It is not an expendable. Art and music are essential parts of human communication. And you are really good at that. So I'm glad that you're here.
Thank you. You know what I'm not good at? Being smooth and not awkward. So in terms of introducing my set that I lovingly pre-recorded late one, Friday night, it is some awkward shit.
Well, hey, as an artist, you have a personality. You're still a human being. And I think that's going to connect with the people here tonight.
I'm just trying to make everyone feel better about being awkward.
See? Hey, that is an important thing for someone who's on stage. I mean, think about it. There's more awkward people than there are not awkward people out there.
It's so 100% true.
Yeah. Well, we are psyched to have you here.
Thank
It's
you.
so
Thanks very
wonderful
much
to
for
see
having me.
you always. And let's roll tape, as they say.
Whoop whoop. Hi there, my name is Monique Claire, playing to you from Australia. I've just moved house, so this is my new place, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of a living room vibe for this one. So this showcase is for Club Passim, and I'm so grateful to them. It's such an honour to be part of this, part of that family, I guess. I'm going to kick this off with a song that I released as a single last year. It's called In the Quiet, and it's about that feeling of missing someone who's really far away from you, or missing people who are really far away from you but still feeling close to them somehow. So I hope that resonates with you at the moment. In the quiet of the morning, your whispered winged words glide through the crack between the frame and pane. They're the sweetest Then in the warmth of afternoon, the memory of your smile melts through the room, and all too soon is gone for one sweeps me in there in swirling colored sounds. But even here, I hold you near. There's stillness to be standing in line
Thank you. That was a song that I wrote a fair while ago now, and I released on my first and only EP when I kind of got started playing solo in 2017. And so much has happened since then. I mean, I got started with my solo project, but then ended up touring with a band called The Maze for 2 years, and we went all around the world. And 2020, I was planning on kind of picking back up and relaunching my solo career, and then the good old pandemic hit. So I've been releasing singles last year because I do have an album in the works, and it's been sad to not tour them, but I'm still really grateful for the feeling of being able to do something and release something to people and connect with everyone online as best we can. And one of those singles that I released was called It Works, and I did my first conceptual music video for that one. Really proud of it. You should check it out. And the song is about the narcotic power of advertising and the effect that has on us in the world. It works.
Now they've got me under their spell. Oh, I would do anything. And the time has come to choose. We fall for the sweetness. And all the tricks they work, I guess it's good for the people, it's good for the world. And all the party girls, they're making strides in their lives. It works, it works. Ah.
We're feeling beautiful, beautiful, like in magazines, beautiful, beautiful, like on movie screens, beautiful, beautiful, like in magazines, beautiful, beautiful, like on movie screens, beautiful. And all the tricks they work, I guess it's good for the people, it's good for the world. And all the party girls, they're making strides in their lives, great strides in their lives. And all the tricks they work, I guess it's good for the people, it's good for the world. And all the party girls, they're making strides in their lives, it works, it works. Thanks so much. Just checking it's actually recording. Oh, good. Okay. It is recording. Thank God. So this is my third showcase that I'm recording, and I just wanted to kind of like shake things up a little bit for this one because I don't know, Club Passim just feels like such a home. I've only been there a handful of times, but it's just got this amazing home-like feeling to it, and yeah, it feels like a very comfortable place to really be yourself and try new things. And so I wanted to play you a really, really brand new song. I don't think this will be released for years and years, but it's just so right now. Like if I could pick a soundtrack for 2020 for me, if I could write my own soundtrack, this would just absolutely be it. So basically, I found myself stuck in this long-distance relationship, which had just gotten really serious right before the pandemic, and every time I would sort of tell people about the situation and how it felt, they would go, "Oh God, I mean, at least you'll get a great song out of it, right?" And I was like, "Haha, yeah." So this I sat down to sort of play cello one day, and this kind of fell out, and was a bit of a response to that. Everybody tells me this is gonna make a great song, but I fear that the cost is greater than the reward. I have never been apart from a love for so long, and we just got started building up. Oh, took the happiest time of my life. Took the happiest time of my life. Took the happiest time of my life and broke my heart. Carry me away on a breeze, on a train of thought, and I'll live each day, never looking back, never looking forward. You are just another train I ran through and never caught. I play that moment in my mind all the thanks so much for tuning into my set, and thanks once again to everyone from Passim, Matt and Abby, for having me. It's such an honour, and thanks to Sounds Australia for having me as a spotlight artist. It's just so cool to be doing this conference in this strange 2021 kind of way, but I'm really liking it so far. So once again, I'm Monique Claire from Australia. I hope you have a great conference, and I hope your 2021 shapes up better than 2020 did. This is a song called Better Now, and it's about when your ex wants to be friends and you're like, I ain't got time for that. Full disclosure, it's currently 11 p.m. I wish I could say that I was filming this late at night because I just wanted to really get into the Folk Alliance zone and pretend that I had a 10:30 p.m. showcase. Yeah, my voice is definitely kind of going to sleep right now. Let's just try that again.
That's Monique Claire from Australia, an incredible, incredible talent that we are thrilled to be presenting here at the Folk Unlocked showcases for the Folk Alliance International Conference. My name is Matt Smith from Club Passim. We've been presenting music to you all night here tonight. We are a nonprofit arts organization in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Thank you for tuning in and being part of this conference. Or if you're just watching on our social media platforms, thank you for tuning in and being part of our regular programming. It has been a thrill to be able to present these things to you this way for this conference. We usually present in some way or another during the conference, and it has been great to be able to co-promote through our own platforms and show you the kind of things we have going on at Passim here at Folk Alliance International. We have got one final showcase for tonight. We're going to be back tomorrow, again, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern, as well as Wednesday and Thursday. We posted in the chat that Monique does have a showcase Tuesday evening at 9:10 Central, and the link is in the chat for that as well. So come on out for that. And we've got one final performer. Again, we're going to stay in Australia. Now, Nigel Wern is someone that I got to see at a Folk Alliance conference several years ago, and then got to, get an album and listen and say, like, boy, this is something that I really want to bring out this way. We finally met at the Folk Music Ontario conference, and since then we have been able to present him through our virtual platforms at Passim, and we're still waiting to get him in person. We're going to do it one of these days. Please welcome Nigel Wern. Hello, Nigel. How are you? You are silent. I cannot hear you, which is upsetting to me.
How's that?
That's much better.
Don't know what that was. Anyway.
Technology. It's so ridiculous.
I just clicked mute and unmute and it started working.
It's just like with anything. We'll turn it off and turn it on again. That'll probably work.
Yeah,
it does.
Pretty much.
90% of the time it works.
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you too. So we've had you at our Campfire Festival. You've done a couple of our tribute nights. And what have you got for us tonight here at the conference?
Well, I thought I'd pull out some golden oldies tonight. It'll be all new.
Nothing but the hits. Nothing but hits.
It's pretty much. It'll be all new to you folks, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm playing some stuff off my most recent album, which is actually quite old now, Drawing Circles, and it's another song off Black Crow. But yeah, I've got some stuff in the works, so I'm not playing those ones tonight. These are just a bit of back catalogue. But my other showcases, I'll be playing some other new material as well.
Well, we'll be sure to post some links for those other showcases so people can tune in. And we're thrilled to be presenting you here tonight with Club Passim. Thank you, and let's hear some Nigel Wern.
Thanks.
Hey folks, my name's Nigel Wern, coming to you from Pikburong country in Gunditjmara Nation in the southwest of the deeper south of southwest Victoria in Australia. And I'd like to pay my respects to the Gunditjmara, or the traditional custodians of this land, past, present and emerging. And I'm going to start with a song called Beautiful Blue. I love you so much it's unkind, like the world's gonna end, stars collide in my mind, and I don't wish to lie, but my darling, I'm sure gonna try. It's just me and you. What we got ourselves into. Beautiful blue. Why won't cry for you? You won't cry for me. We've carved it in the walls, my darling little queen. And if the thief of morning comes to steal our dreams, we'll sew the curtains as one with strong, thick seams. It's just me and you. What we got ourselves into. Beautiful blue. Love me two lifetimes tonight, and give me 3 of your 9 lives, and I've gotta get myself a gun to shoot the sun out of the sky. Forever in your arms, forever in the night. It's just me and you. What we got ourselves into. Woo! It's good fun. Yeah, thanks for listening. And thank you kindly for coming by my showcase. There's so much great stuff out there. And there's a good cup of tea. My wife says to me, "Oh, you can't have a cup of tea when you're doing filming," and I'm like, "Yeah, I can." We have a great brand of cup tea over here. It's called Puka. And it's called Detox Tea. And it's delicious. And I'm not even sponsored by them. Anyway, enough about tea. And enough of that. Ooh, jeepers. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. This This is a song called Drawing Circles. I wrote this stream of conscious one night into a little recorder I've got, just started singing. I went back and wrote it all down later, and I know there's some pretty crazy seasons going on around the world, and I'm thinking of a lot of you folks out there right now for a variety of reasons. And I know some of you are under snow and ice when you're not supposed to be, and I know some of you are that are supposed to be but are probably pretty damn sick of it. So this is a song inspired by the seasons of the mind. This is called Drawing Circles. Thank you. Say, but I've been told all of these things you've bought and sold were not yours to gain or to keep. Over the hill and into the stream. All these changes you reveal, satellite dreams kept concealed. You've got the game all sewn up into this world, your everlasting cup. The trees, they sway and shake on the breeze, telling their stories of heartfelt pleas. You never cried, but you never saw these emotions you couldn't ignore. The grass, it grows tall and it grows green, while autumns come early, winter's sheen. The frost that binds the earth and the stream tells hidden stories with mine eyes can't be seen. Drops and the imminent snow comes through your eyes and into your brain, soul vacancy and chemicals strain. It's as it were into the shades, drawn from the shadows in your parade. It's hard to be lonesome when you're on your own, into this world and on with the show. the ground, drawing circles along the ground. Thanks. You've had fair warning. I haven't played a note yet. You can run away screaming. I live in a bit of a banjo vacuum. I've been playing banjo for about 6 years, and while I was learning, I wasn't hanging out with any banjo players, and I was just basically making it up as I go. So if you're looking at what I'm doing on this thing and going, what the heck is he doing to that instrument? That's what's going on. Self-taught. I call it up hammer, anyway. This is a song I wrote when I lived on the surf coast down near Torquay, a place called Freshwater Creek, and we got a massive storm. We get big storms on the south coast here. Bass Strait, and we live just off the edge of Bass Strait here, and Southern Ocean, next stop Antarctica. Big waves, big seas, cold water. And this song was inspired by a big storm that came through in an autumn time in 2015. And it's a song about change, and it kind of explains why I'm standing here singing to you now. This is called Autumn Tempest. I don't know what has happened to me. I never do nothing by my new degrees. I got a different picture on the language of love. Ultraviolet gifts from the silence above. Now I know what made me see. The autumn tempest got a hold on me. Birds we've caught as clouds in the air. Soul photosynthesis and salty air. The silence of a wave before it crashes down. Grace those who listen with a salty crown. Now I know what made me blind. The autumn tempest gave me a sign. If I come for change, I'll throw my chance as I drop to the ocean to see if I dance. Take me now before I petrify. In the prime of my speck of this earthly time, the irregular swells teach us how to breathe. The autumn tempest taught me how to leave. moon rises and the earth falls away into the forever of a brand new day. The song of the birds tell me why I'm here. We're here to live in love and not to fear by the plummeting angels and the flailing dove. The autumn tempest taught me how to love by the wisdom of the souls below and above. The autumn tempest taught me how to love. Well, thank you kindly for coming by and checking out Club Passim and all the wonderful artists that are playing. I feel very privileged to be in such esteemed company. And I'm going to finish with a song that I wrote some years ago. I grew up on Cubarong country, about half an hour from here, and used to look over the back fence and see Garraword in the distance, or the Grampians. It's a mountain range, start of the Great Dividing Range, which runs all the way to northern Queensland. It's a beautiful place. It used to get me thinking. And beautiful farm that I grew up on. It's kind of the setting for this song. This is called Delicate Bird. Thanks to Abby and Matt and the crew for believing in what I do and having me. And yeah, hope to see you over there sometime. From tree to tree amongst autumn leaves, the mountain breathed her soliloquy, a love was born. We were 12 years old, you were brash and bold, and I held her. When you touched my hand, my hourglass of sand ran harder. Then the day of the hunt with a pellet gun, shooting cans to replace the sandpits of our dreams. You were playfully smirking, aluminium was lurking on the fence post. As we rained down with lead, my heart pounded my head, I loved you the most. Darting amongst the boughs and beams, two willy wagtails nesting in the trees. Though we watched them with wonder and curious love, we grew older. When you touched my hand, we fit like a glove, your head on my shoulder. Stranger this day, your voice shakes like a bird as you fear to say, oh, the boy you once loved is faded to dust, is lost and gone. The innocence we had, the life I could have led, an unwritten poem. No, yeah. Without malice or thought, I raised the gun high. You watched me with you watched me with confusion in your eyes. I fired 3 shots, you told me to stop. I reloaded, but manhood had given me this barrel and stock, so I owned it. A little black and white bird fell with haste to the ground, and immediately I'd lost what I'd found. You let go of my hand, your face fell to the ground, you began to cry. It was then that my delicate little bird fell from the sky. It was then that my delicate little bird fell from the sky. It was then that my delicate little bird fell. It was then that my delicate little bird fell from the sky. We were 12 years old, you were brash and bold. When you touched my hand, our love grew old.
That's Australia's Nigel Wern closing off the Club Passim room at the Folk Unlocked showcases here tonight. If you're in the conference app and you are wanting to book Nigel, Amy Laidlaw is in the chat and can check with you about how to be in touch. For the rest of the folks out there, make sure you visit nigelwern.com. And what an incredible night of music. We've got 3 more nights of music happening. Abby Altman, why don't you come on here and tell us a little bit about it? Because Abby Altman put together the program for this entire week for the Club Passim room at Folk Unlocked.
For most of this week, Wednesday, Julian Loida did put together that day. Right. But I am behind the scenes for the whole week, so I'm lurking. But yeah, so to let you folks know what we have coming up tomorrow, we have another 4 hours of music from 8 p.m. until midnight Eastern. Tomorrow we have 8 more artists. We will be starting off with Lake St. Daniel, then Rachel Sumner, Mercedes Escobar, Gabriella Simpkins, Moscow Apartment, Dinty Child, Violet Bell, and Katie Jones. Folks, please do tune in tomorrow if you want to check out some more stuff. But we're going to be here Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night with more showcases through Folk Alliance. And Matt and I, for those of you that are a part of the conference side of this, Matt and I are going to be heading over to the Bramble Social. So maybe look for us in the
Midnight Bramble for those of you in the Eastern Time Zone.
I'll be by the Orange Bowl, so just find me over there. But
right now, I was by the record player. So.
Yeah, awesome. So if folks want to check out the rest of the conference, you can go to folk.org and you can check out all the Folk Unlocked things that are happening. There's panels and stuff during the day, and then there's showcases and stuff in the evenings. And if you'd like to help support Passim and help us continue to put on programming like this, you can go to passim.org/stream, pitch in a few bucks. It's going to help us continue to program awesome folks like you just saw.
Well, that's it for tonight from Club Passim. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Abby, for putting together an incredible night of music. And we'll see you in the Bramble.
Bye.